Interstate 74 and turned south on Highway 41. It was about 16 miles to the turnoff for 41, then another mile to the park campground. There were other campgrounds on this stretch and plenty of places to rent kayaks and tubes. There is a nice lane for check-in off the main highway. I made reservations online and I checked in at the entrance. The cost to camp in 2022 in an electric-only site is $23 per night plus an additional $9 park entrance fee, which is good for the day you arrive and the next day when you camp. The yearly pass is $90, which seems high even for an out-of-state person. I found spot 14 and backed in. I leveled the van and got ready to make dinner. Since I forgot to plan for this meal, I picked up a ready-made hamburger at the gas station in Petersburg and pulled out my skillet and heated it up. Added some condiments. This is a van meal hack because I didn't need to buy or bring anything extra. The temperature was a very humid 91 degrees Fahrenheit, and the gnats were out in full force. So I hooked up my portable air conditioner, and in about a half an hour, the van was really cooling down. The gnats, however, were swarming, so I ducked inside and read my book for about a half an hour before I started a small campfire to chase them away. The perfect evening at the end of a day's drive. Okay, so here is today's plan. I am here in the I am here in the campground, and I'm going to walk to the end of the campground and do loop 7. That's going to be really pretty. When I'm done with that, I'm going to come out. I'm going to finish prepping the van, and then I'm going to go back out on the highway and go to the main entrance of the park. And there I'm going to take this little side road. They call it, oh, they don't have a name on it. Okay. And then I'm going to park here, and then what I want to do is I want to take Trail 2. Okay, so it's 9:15 local time, and I'm heading out to see if I can find that and access Trail 7 from the end of the campgrounds. The campground today, it is a Wednesday morning, and I would say probably half the spots are filled. Lots of kids, lots of people running around and riding bicycles, and everybody is really kind of quiet, and everybody's really super nice here in Indiana. So I hope you have an opportunity to come and camp here at Turkey Run State Park. Here at the end of the campground is a nice little play area for the kids, and there's a dump station here with water and some dumpsters, and behind the dumpsters, conveniently located, is the trail to Trail 7. So I'm hitting that. There it is. Last night the bugs were so intense that it actually chased me into the camper a few times. So I'm hoping today is not going to be so buggy, especially because it's kind of early in the morning and I don't seem to see a lot of gnats or anything out again. So here we go. Hey, this is a pretty nice trail. So here is the trail that I just came down, and it's marked campgrounds. Going this direction, it looks like they've closed this trail for some reason. But then the trail continues, and it's going to go down. So it's probably going to go down a couple of 100 feet. Okay, yeah. Let's see. A little bit on the rugged side, but that's what we were expecting. There we go. Got a lot of elms growing up here. I've seen some mayaples. There's a spent mayapple. There's another one. Oh, there's a dragonfly. I bet this is the final descent into the canyon on Trail 7. Oh, wow. Can't even see the bottom yet. Okay, so that's what I just came down. It's kind of slippery because it's sandstone. And then the path continues here. Okay, so I had to start videoing this on Superview, and even with Superview, I'm challenged with getting the whole scene in here. Okay, I bet this water's going to feel really good. So there will be water walking on this path, so keep that in mind. That is beautiful. I'm just going to stop and turn around here. Look at that bed of green. Oh, and these are called jewelweed, and they have a purple base on them. And this one's broken off, so I'm going to show it to you. If you get into poison ivy or stinging nettles, you open the stem here, and there's kind of like a little jelly in there, and you rub that on the infected area. And that's supposed to be the cure for poison ivy. So I literally have the whole trail to myself because I'm here early in the morning. I feel like the first person to come through here. Suppose if you were very, very motivated not to get in the water, you could on this trip. But I'll tell you what, it feels wonderful on the feet. All right. There's a path. We'll head down this way. Oh, so much jewelweed. Don't see any poison ivy here, though. Not so far. Okay, so here is Trail 7. So this is the thing when you're hiking in a place that's got a lot of loop trails. So when you get to a spot that you're leaving a trail, you want to take a double look back to make sure that when you come back you recognize it. Come this way, and here's another bridge. They do have it nice in here, I'll tell you that. I've been on this bridge, and it will take me out to Sugar Creek and then up to the bluff. So I'm going to guess that 7 goes this way. Oh yeah, there's a marker way back there in the woods. And it says, oh, Trail 7 is that way. Huh. All right, maybe this can't possibly be the end of Trail 7. This whole geology is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to stay along this bluff, I think, and walk down here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is gorgeous down here. And so I'm here in the morning. I think it's probably 9:30ish, I'm gonna guess. 9:30, 10 o'clock. And again, I've seen one person and I've heard a couple playing down at the creek. All right, So here we are. We've kind of connected up with Trail 6. I guess Trail 7 is out of commission, even though they don't tell you that. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Trail 6 back there. Oh, look at that. In the morning sun. I've actually been here, I think it was last summer with my daughter, so I recognize it. And this is, to me, this is one of the most beautiful areas in the park. And if you are coming to Turkey Run, you definitely want to take Trail 6. I'm going to head back to the campgrounds and finish packing up, and then I'm going to head over to the other side of the park and do trail number 2. Trail number 7, it was not a loop path trail. It was just simply a connecting trail now because of the downed tree to trail number 6, and that is a gorgeous part of the park. So I didn't realize you could access it so easily and quickly from the campground. So if you stay here, definitely take that trailhead. And here we are back at the campground. All right, I can't wait to get back and into the air conditioning. It is so hot and humid. Site number 14. And if you're looking for a shady spot, this one seems to be in shade pretty much most of the day. I got here at like 3:30 and it was already in shade. So time to go in and enjoy some of that air conditioning and finish cleaning up and head over to the other side of the park. You can feel the coolness coming out. And on the inside, this is what my air conditioning unit looks like. Oh, you can't see it very well. I have it sitting on what my little lagoon tabletop that I made. So that's kind of what it's nice and cool in here and not humid. Okay, so I was here for one night, did about 2 meals. It looks like I maybe got a gallon in there. That one still feels pretty full. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and empty that here at the drain and then just give it a quick rinse.